All right, everyone. Here we are with ticker symbol NIO, NIO Inc. And before I get started, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. I hope you guys find this video helpful and informative and worthwhile. If you guys feel encouraged to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. So all my subscribers, I want to say thank you for your support, recognition to my efforts, as well as engaging in conversations with one another with valid information. I really appreciate that from your guys' end, helping each other out and showing what this community is all about, not just looking at these charts and listening to what I say and the points and reference that I'm showing you guys, but as well as here for all of us to learn and grow, maximize profits and minimize losses. So thank you so much. Speaks in volumes from your guys' end, and I hope that we continue to maintain that honesty and integrity that we got going on here. And I hope to continue to provide helpful information and informative information from my end to you guys and nothing less. So let's jump into this chart. Very bullish run here for NIO within the last couple of weeks and even from the beginning of the month. I mean, it went from $11, it rose to highs of 15, it dipped, and then it hung out here at 12 bucks, and then it started to rise again on its way up. And here we are seeing some slight sell-off of either fear, contracts ending, right? Option contracts ending soon, or people seeing the right moment to go ahead and sell their contracts, or just the bears taking over. I mean, you can see that $21 is one of the most pivotal moments right now for this whole entire chart. This is the highest point NIO has ever reached, the highest valuation, and the most pivotal resistance level right now is $21. They need to break through that to turn into a support and break through newer highs. So it turns out that this fell below the support. It tried to bounce back up. It broke through support 5 times, right? And then a 6th time over here and slightly at the end. But those were the most significant right here, these 5 times. And then it actually got rejected there every single time. And you could see that the support was turned into a resistance through the chart. Very interesting day today, touching the 50-day moving average and bringing itself back up to the point that it broke through it, and the 50-day moving average is now above it. It's actually 1970. I'd write that down. The 50-day moving average is 1970. The bulls need to break through that to even come back up and start thinking of breaking through this most pivotal moment of resistance, which is $21. Let's move the support to its new location and the resistance to its new location. We're going to have to see this information for tomorrow, as well as what is going to reflect here based off of what we see in the charts. So this is the last highest point before this significant dip, and there are other points in the day that are great resistance levels to pay close attention to after this one gets broken through, such as right here at 2021, and the next one is 2045. But before even keeping those in mind, I want you guys to focus highly on 1970. That's the 50-day moving average. We're below it right now in bearish territory, and the bears are on their way to start to gain control. They closed out at 1886, right, at 8 p.m., and this was the closing price at 4 p.m. Look at the difference, 1886, 1988. It got very bearish in the afternoon at the end of the day. So that is something significant, and we're going to have to see how this tug of war starts off tomorrow. The support level is 1860. That's the lowest point this reached towards the end of the day. And in this 30-minute interval, 1860, if that gets broken through, the bears are gaining control, pulling it away from the 50-day moving average of 1970 and bringing this one to newer lows. So that is something to pay very, very close attention to and see the behavior. I can't emphasize that enough. See the behavior, how it acts, how quickly is it moving down, or could the bulls recover it and bring it back up. Even if the bulls do, they need to break through the 50-day moving average before the bulls have gained any momentum. But a recovery can kind of level this off from going to newer lows. So keep that in mind. 1860 is the support. I keep a very close eye on how that stock reacts if it crosses that. On the other hand, the bulls are going to want to break through $20 and a penny. $20.01. If the bulls can break through that, that means that they broke through the 50-day moving average of 1970, and now they broke through the first resistance level. They need to turn it into a support, and then they can start to work their way up to the next one, which is 2021, and up here we're at like 2045, 2046, 2047 range. So those are good to keep in mind. But right now, the most important is breaking through 2001, and they can start to work their way up to newer resistance levels and newer highs. This is going to be a very interesting one for tomorrow due to the tug of war being significant today in the bearish trend, and it broke through the 50-day moving average. We're going to have to see if the bulls come in hefty and strong, or do the bears continue to tear this one down. But right now, the control is in the bears' hands. They don't have complete control just yet, but if they pull further away from the 50-day moving average and break through the support, they could be on their way to gaining control over the bulls, and the bears maintaining the control. We'll see how this turns out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share this with your friends and community. If you learned something new, subscribe to the channel. If you found this video helpful and informative, hit the like button for me to let me know you watched this video. And let's make some money.